Seth, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing good. You obviously have an NFL future in front of you. Why was it important for you to come down and play in this game?
Teammates, absolutely. One last time to be with Kendall Milton, one last time to be with Marcus, Ladd, all of those guys, man. Even some of the young guys, Jordan Hall. It's just another opportunity to play ball, and I think that's really important.
Carson announces he's coming back for his next year. After your first year as a starter, I guess that would have been 2021, how much did having that experience under your belt sort of help propel you into that offseason? Sort of, all right, now I know sort of what to do in terms of how to prepare and what I need to do to prepare myself to continue to be a starter, but also continue to improve.
Well, I think it was huge as far as confidence. It gives you confidence that you can actually do it. I think that, at least for me, there was some uncertainty that first year. I'm like, okay, like this is what you dreamed of as a kid, but are you ready for that, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of uncertainty because you just haven't done it yet.
Right.
And I think after that year of just having played the game, and for me it was 15 games of playing and starting and different things like that, it was like, okay, like you can do this, you can hang in there with the best with them. So now it's time to just focus full-fledged. There's no doubt anymore. And I think that's the biggest thing is once you get rid of the doubt, it almost seems like, the sky, the limit is the sky's the high.
Yeah.
How do you say that?
Yeah, sky's the limit.
Yeah, sky's the limit. Yeah, so that was the biggest thing is just getting rid of that doubt. It really opens up a lot of doors of what you can do and what you can accomplish.
You played with Stetson, you played with JT, and obviously not going to ask you to compare Carson to them, but what stood out about playing with Carson in terms of what you learned about him as a starter and saw from him this year?
So that's a great question. I think the biggest thing, I think Carson is a lot more down to earth than what people realize, right? So he can kind of, I guess, move in and out of groups, and he can fit in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he can hang out with the offensive line, he can hang out with receivers, hang out with the running backs, and I think that's very unique because in some situations, I feel like some guys, especially of his stature, they could be a diva. They could be a guy that feels like they're better than guys, and they'll only hang out with certain high-profile people. And that's not him. He's a guy that wants to be, I guess per se, in the trenches of the offensive line and different things like that. So I think that's huge for him is that he can really, I guess, fit in many different situations.
Yeah. You obviously have an NFL decision to make. Who might be that next center or some of the guys in the offensive line next year that could really help this team?
Jared Wilson, 100%. Jared Wilson.
What do you think makes him potentially a good center, potentially a starting center?
I think Jared's better than me.
Really?
In all
Why?
honesty. That's my opinion. But I don't want to put too much expectations on him. But I think athletically, Jared is better than me, in my opinion. But I'll be really excited to see what he can do. Just for the simple fact of I would really like to see him have some time to work and figure out things, but I think Jared is an amazing player. He's really, really athletic. He's really smart. He understands the offense. So I'm really excited to see his future.
In your time here at Georgia, I think this will be your 44th start coming up. What did you love about playing at Georgia for Georgia at this institution?
It's a great question. I think the thing that will stay with me the most is just the joy that we were able to bring to just the regular person, the regular average person in Georgia, the joy that we were able to bring them and we were able to just bring to the community, I think will stick with me forever. And that's one thing that I took seriously because I know the pain and the struggles of not getting what you want and kind of dealing with that, and to have brought some relief and some joy to other people, it was an amazing feeling.
Thanks, Sedrick.
No problem.